Hi everybody, and welcome to Racing from Delaware Park. I'm Rich Glazier, and we're going to look at Thursday's races today. Here we are in the middle of August. Yeah, August 15th, I'm right. And we had everything dried up from yesterday, and we had a fast track and the turf labeled good. Only had one turf race though. So that was kind of a bummer, but it's better than none. Yesterday we had none because they were off the turf. So there you go. So we had an 8-race card today, and Bungie did have a pick, and we'll see how that one does when we get up to the 7th race. Now, let's call him down and see if he's got one for Saturday. He says yes. All right, Bungie, what's the story for what? What? There's an Arabian race on the turf Saturday. Heavens, the Viking. Are you picking the Arabian race on the turf? No, he said. He looked at it. He looked at it. And there was only one other turf race, and it was. He's very trepidatious. Is that a word? He's very trepidatious about that race. What does that mean? He doesn't know either. He heard it on the television show. But he's going with somebody. Who do you got? Pride Leader. Pride Leader is the name of Bungie's pick. Not in the Arabian race. It's in the thoroughbred race. Okay. All right, that's the pick for Saturday, and away goes Bungie. And now we are ready to partake in the viewing of the 8 races that were run here at Delaware Park on this Thursday. And now we will partake in seeing the field for the opener. There they are. Just like I said, there was one scratch in there. Jinner was scratched. That left the field of 7. And Ring-Necked was the 6-5 favorite on the rail, bidding to be the first horse in the first race. And here's Mr. Kern with the call.
We're about set. And they're off in today's opener. To the inside, Showmeister goes for that lead. Up on the outside, Gourmet Delight. Shopmaster is there. Far outside, Bobby the Brain looking for a spot. Followed by Ring-Necked. Then comes Polygram. As they make the way into that first turn, Swivel is at the back. Showmeister, where he likes to be on the front end, leads it by 3.5. Gourmet Delight easily second best right now. A gap of about 4 or 5 lengths further back to Bobby the Brain, caught 3 wide around the bend. Polygram between horses and toward the inside, saving the ground. That's Shopmaster. Then the favorite Ring-Necked has one beaten right now, and that is Swivel. Opening quarter goes in 23-2. Honest tempo being set by Showmeister. Leads it by 2. Gourmet Delight in a good tracking spot second. Still 5 lengths to Polygram. Bobby the Brain toward the outside, and Shopmaster's drop back a length further. Then comes Ring-Neck yet to get on away, and the trailer still is Swivel. About 10 or 11 lengths from front to back as they pass the half-mile marker in 47-4. On the front end, it's still as they make their way into the turn. Showmeister by 2.5 lengths. Gourmet Delight is still tracking in second now, edging closer. It's about 4.5 lengths further back to Polygram, followed by Bobby the Brain. Ring-Necked is going to make a 3-wide move there. Not much action from the back right now. Right now it's Showmeister and Gourmet Delight battling it out. They've got 4 lengths on Polygram. Bobby the Brain, Ring-Necked on the far outside. Shopmaster toward the rail as they head for home, and Gourmet Delight makes his bid. The 6 and 13 and 3. It's long shot Gourmet Delight to the front by 2 lengths. Showmeister couldn't stay with him, followed by Polygram. Ring-Necked has been hanging. They've got a 16th to go, and Gourmet Delight is in front by 3.5 lengths. The battle's for the balance. It's Gourmet Delight to win this one. Polygram is hanging in there for second, followed by Showmeister and Ring-Necked. That's the way they'll finish.
And it was Gourmet Delight. Gourmet Delight winning it for Harry Hernandez. And Patricia Farrow. This not a park shipper like we've been getting. This one has been running at Monmouth. So all the shippers seem to be doing well coming into Delaware. The owner, Andrew Sully. $32 to kick off the day, $12.80 and $6. Polygram with Chappie, $5.60, $3.40. Showmeister with Rodriguez, $8.80. The exact, the $154.80 to try, $1,030.60. The super with that one, $1,906 even.
Claims.
Yeah, there was a claim. Shot Master was claimed by Jeremias Castro. All right, on we go to race number 2 now. This one will be a sprint. Most of the races today were sprints as opposed to yesterday when most of them were distance races. Hence, I'm talking slower today. Scratch the 4, Little Miss Business. The favorite, slight favorite there was Our Sweet Exchange, was 8-5 over Pinkout, who was 9-5. And if you're looking for a long shot, Ms. Tiz was 70-1. Here's race 2.
The 2 Pinkout right now, 3-5 on the board. We're about set. And they're off. That's an even start for them all. We've got all 6 across the track vying for that lead. Who comes out on top? Well, toward the inside, Dial In with a slight advantage. Up on the outside, that's Lou's Chardonnay. And Lou's Chardonnay now to the front by a length. Dial In back in the second, followed by your favorite Pinkout in third. 2 lengths to the gray, Bagels and Locks, then Miss Tiz. Our Sweet Exchange is your trailer. Lou's Chardonnay opens up on the field into the turn by 4 lengths. Dial In racing second, lengthening it further back to Pinkout in third. Bagels and Locks 3 lengths further back, then comes Ms. Tiz and Our Sweet Exchange. Lou's Chardonnay is trying to run them off their feet, opening quarter in 22 seconds flat. Lou's Chardonnay by 5 with Dial In, and now the favorite Pinkout moves up alongside. It's still 6 lengths to Bagels and Locks, Ms. Tiz and Our Sweet Exchange. Lou's Chardonnay has been winging on the front end. How much does she have left as they head for home? Half in 45 and 2. Lou's Chardonnay. Pinkout is closing in. Dial In is right there toward her inside. Lou's Chardonnay short in stride dramatically, and Pinkout is waving by. Pinkout goes right on by. Looks like Dial In the second. Lou's Chardonnay fading. It's going to be Pinkout edging away. Dial In getting second. Going to be tight for third. Our Sweet Exchange from the back will round out the try.
Pinkout did win it for, it made sense to bet on Centeno. Danny Centeno picking up the wins here of late. Jamie Ness, the leading trainer, with another win for him. Jagger Incorporated, that's Jamie's stable. The owner, 560, 340, 220. Dial In with Castillo, 480 and 260. Our Sweet Exchange with Chappie, 220. The exact, the 2360. The try, 4380. Yay, double. 88 bucks. The super with the 6, 3260. On we go to the third. And the third was important today because there was a pick 5 carryover of over $9,000. Pretty good carryover. We haven't had a lot this year. This was one worth taking a shot at. And this was the start of it here in race 3. You couldn't bet Rhett Butler, and the late scratch in here was the 5, Matter of Factor. So 2 scratches in here, the 5 a late one. And the favorite in the first leg of the pick 5 was To the Hilt at 7-5. Here's John Curran with the call.
And they're off. Pretty even start for them all. Wizard of Odds, as usual, goes for that lead. Up on the outside To the Hilt. The winner is far outside. Toward the inside, Sevi gets away in fourth, and the trailer down the backstretch is The Winner Is. On the front end, To the Hilt sticks ahead in front of Wizard of Odds up on the outside. Our Sarge, that is, racing third. Then a gap of 3 to Sevi, and The Winner Is the trailer as they race into the turn. On the front end, it's Wizard of Odds and To the Hilt going at it. Our Sarge is still right there, clinging it close up third. A gap of 2.5 to Sevi, and The Winner Is continues the trail about 5.5 lengths off that lead, which is hit by To the Hilt as they race around the bend. Wizard of Odds drops back a bit on the inside, up on the outside, Our Sarge. Then a gap of 3 to Sevi, and The Winner Is as they head for home with To the Hilt showing the way by 1.5 lengths. Wizard of Odds toward the inside second. The Winner Is trying to rally from the back. Next in line, it's Our Sarge, and dropping out of it, Sevi, furlong to go. To the Hilt in front by 2.5 lengths. The Winner Is rallies on the outside of Wizard of Odds, far outside Our Sarge, but To the Hilt has drawn clear. To the Hilt will win it. The Winner Is has to settle for second, followed by Wizard of Odds.
And it was the favorite to kick off the pick 5, To the Hilt. You gotta be happy if you bet on Chappie, Ricardo Chappie, with another win. Hugh McMahon, the trainer, and the owner, Fred Heyman and Matthew Smoot. 480, 280, 220. The Winner Is, with Carol Cedeno, ran second today, 280, 220. And Wizard of Odds with Marin, 260. So let's look at the exotics. The Exacta, 1360. The Tribe, 3880. 2-5 double, 540. That's the consolation double. Late scratch of the 5. The actual double paid 1640. The consolation pick 3, 3840. The actual pick 3, 121.70. And the super with the 6. 35.80. Okie dokie. On we roll to race number 4. And the 4th race, they'll all be looking for their first lifetime win. And they'll go 3/4 of a mile in that quest. Scratch the part of the entry, the 1A, Beach Treasure Girl. 8 to 5, 2 8 to 5 shots in here. Risaalaat and Morning Sunrise battle out for favoritism. Let's see them battle it out to see who wins.
Looks like the 7's finally in there. We're about set. And they're off. Risaalaat breaks well, goes for that lead. Teacup on the outside. Tribergal rushing up with the rail, followed by Glinda right there in 4th. Morning Sunrise toward the outside of Lil's Turn. And Getaway sluggishly. Boca Royalty is already a dozen lengths or so behind the leaders. Risaalaat shows the way down the backside by 3 parts over Tika. Up on the outside, Morning Sunrise is gaining some ground. Toward the inside, that's Triborough Girl. Length further back to Glinda. Then comes Lil's Turn, and still far back to Boca Royalty. Opening quarter went in 22-2 as they race into the turn. Risaalaat, Tika, and Morning Sunrise across the track. It's 5 lengths to Triborough Girl and Glinda side by side. Then another 5 or 6 to Lil's Turn and Boca Royalty. 3/8 to go. Risaalaat still holding on by a 1/2 length. Morning Sunrise is 3 wide. Tika's right there in between horses. 6 to Glinda, who's trying to rally in 3rd as they turn for home with Risaalaat still to catch. Leads it now by about 1.25 over Tika. Morning Sunrise to the outside has dropped back just a bit. Those 3 still with a shot of furlong to go. Risaalaat leads it. Tika on the outside is trying to make a race of it. Followed by Morning Sunrise. Glinda a late run, but it's Risaalaat trying to take him gate to wire, and Risaalaat is holding sway. Risaalaat will prevail. Tika game second, followed by Morning Sunrise and Glinda.
And that one went to Risaalaat. Risaalaat, another victory for Victor Carrasco, for Mike Pino and the Shadwell Stables. 520, 320, 260. Tika with Juarez, 580, 360. Morning Sunrise with Cedeno, 240. So that exact in the 4th paid 38.80. The try 93.60. Double 17.80. Consolation pick 3, $8.10. Actual pick 3, $26.40. Pick 4, 217.60, and the Super 144.40. So pretty formful day so far. As we move to the fifth race, here we've got 2-year-old fillies. So this could be a race with an upset. You never know. You know, Francis the Talking Mule once told Donald, I can give you the winners today. The first race will be the 2, the second race will be the 5, the fourth race will be the 8. Hey, Donald said, whoa, whoa, what about the third race? Oh, those 2-year-old fillies, they don't even know who's going to win. Okay, there's 2-year-old fillies here, and the favorite was The Devil Made Me Do It at 7-5.
Acting nice so far. We're about set. And they're off. Bourbon Style got away a step slowly. Braking well. That was Waka 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 on the inside. Revolving Love, joined by The Devil Made Me Do It. Up on the outside, Premier Justice. Those four within about a length of each other. Followed by Broad Storm and Wild Cappuccino. Far back, Bourbon Style, basically galloping down the back stretch. They've got a half mile to go, and Revolving Love leads it by a length. Up on the outside, Waka Waka Waka. The Devil Made Me Do It toward the inside, half length further back. Broad Storm is on the move, racing in fourth, followed by Premier Justice, Wild Cappuccino, and far back, Bourbon Style, really almost being pulled up, it appears, as they race around the bend with Revolving Love opening up about 2.5 lengths on. Moving up on the outside, Broad Storm's under a nice move. Toward the inside, The Devil Made Me Do It, trying to join that one, followed by Wild Cappuccino as they head for home. Revolving Love to catch. Broad Storm, the first timer, has a shot on the outside. The Devil Made Me Do It is not doing enough. Broad Storm on the outside. Revolving Love on the inside. Broad Storm now to the front by a half. Revolving Love trying to battle back. Next in line, that is The Devil Made Me Do It, but it's Broad Storm, first timer edging away. Broad Storm will win it. Revolving Love hanging on to second, followed by The Devil Made Me Do It. I think Wild Cappuccino held on to fourth.
And it was a first-time starter, Broad Storm. Broad Storm by Fort Larned. It made sense to bet on Centeno. Another win for Danny. Mark Schumann had this one ready to go first out for the Tag Stable LLC. And there's an upset there. 2060, 780, and 420. Revolving Love with Cedeno, 422.40. The Devil Made Me Do It with Pedroza, 210. Exact 80-40, the try 173. The double 42.40, the pick 3, 94.50. Super with the 2, 630.30. And that winner was another Delaware certified winner. That's a good thing. On we go to the sixth race. Wow, this sixth race could have been a stakes race. The first 5 of all run in stakes company. And some have even won some stakes races. The 6th Brasstown has never run in a stakes race, but is trained by Jorge Navarro, so it's probably just a matter of time till he does run in a stakes race. This could have been a prep for some of these upcoming big races we've got coming on Owner's Day, a month from now. The favorite was the 3 Cordmaker, who has won multiple stakes races in his career. Went off at even money. Mile and 70 yards. Let's listen to the golden tones of John Kern.
Good bunch of older horses going postward here. And they're off. Pretty even start for them all. As expected, Brasstown from the outside will cross over and rather easily get that lead as they race into the first turn. Brasstown has it by 2 lengths. Lemonade Thursday moves up toward the inside as Brasstown staying off the rail. Then a gap of 2 lengths further back to Cordmaker, who's moved up on the far outside into that 3rd spot, followed by Fat Man. Then comes Clubman, and Unbridled Juan the Great drops back to last as they make their way around the first turn at a rather leisurely tempo for this bunch, and Brasstown will control things on the front end. Opening quarter goes in 23 and 2, 6 furlongs to go. Lemonade Thursday racing second. Cordmaker toward the outside is a close-up third now. A gap of 3 to Fat Man, followed by Clubman, and the trailer is Unbridled Juan, about 8 lengths off that lead as they make their way down the Delaware backstretch. Brasstown showing the way and going easily, it appears. Leads it by 3 over Lemonade Thursday. Cordmaker's racing in third, followed by Moving up on the inside, Fat Man. Then comes Club Man, and the trailer still unbridled. One has a lot to do from there. After a half in, 47 seconds flat, it's Brasstown's race to win or lose. As they race into the turn, Brasstown in front by 3. Lemonade Thursday chasing. On the inside, Fat Man's had a good trip. On the outside, Cordmaker. Then a gap of 2 more lengths further back to Club Man trying to kick it in, and Unbridled One still about 8 lengths off that leader, which is still Brasstown with a quarter to go. Cordmaker now ranging up on the outside to challenge. Lemonade Thursday is also right there as they turn for home. Brasstown off the rail once again, the 6 and 11 and 3. Cordmaker on the outside goes on by and gets that lead. Brasstown trying to battle back from the back of the pack, trying to rally Fat Man far outside Club Man. It's Cordmaker in front by a length and a quarter now and edging away. It's Cordmaker, as game as they get and as consistent as they get. Will win it by about 2.5 lengths. A 4-way photo for the balance.
And it was the favorite, Cordmaker, getting the job done very professionally here for another victory for Victor. Victor Carrasco for Rodney Jenkins and the Hillwood Stable LLC. 420, 280, 240 across the board. Fat Man with Suarez, 12 even, 740. Brasstown with Nick Juarez, leading jockey at Monmouth, by the way, $4. The exact, the 41.20. They tried 254.60. Double $51. Pick 3, 48.90. Super with that one again, 555.40. And that brings us to the 7th race, and it's the only turf race of the day. So you had to wait a while, but we finally got one, and it's just a short one. 5 furlongs on the good turf. 8 of them entered. 6 of them are my circles that I like the breeding on, so it was a pretty wide open race. Bungie did make a pick in this race, though. He picked the 6 Skull, who went off at 5-1. The favorite was Faction Cat, who went off at 8-5. So that sets it up for the lucky 7th. Let's see who takes the turf.
Faction Cat is in, and they're off. Good start for them all. I Got a Rock toward the inside, quickly out of there, going for that lead. Up on the outside, that is XY Speed. Celebration quickly into that 3rd spot, followed by Skull, who moves in 4th. Uncle Huge has the rail. Faction Cat toward the outside as they race into the turn. We've got 3 across the track, it appears, with 3/8 to go. XY Speed, I Got a Rock, Celebration, those 3 head to head. It's about 4 lengths to Faction Cat, who's trying to muster a rally, gaining steadily now in 4th. 4 lengths further back to Skull. Then comes Actabante, followed by, up on the outside, Axtel as they head for home. Still a trail across the track, and still down on the inside. Trying to fight back XY Speed, I Got a Rock on the outside. Celebration, Faction Cat is coming on. Celebration 6 ahead in front. XY Speed is game, but Faction Cat is rolling on the outside. Faction Cat to the front, edging away. Faction Cat will win it. Looks like XY Speed held off Celebration for the...
And it was the favorite here, Faction Cat, who is by Wildcat Air, bred for the turf. It's a sin if you didn't bet on Cintron. Alex Cintron for Gerald Bennett, Randall R. Russell, the owner. 540, 380, 320. XY Speed, Carlos Hernandez, 5 even, 360. Celebration with Centeno, $5. So Bungie's horse runs out of the money. Not good, Bungie. The exacta 38.60, the try 292.60, the double 18.60, the pick 3 116 even. I know there's more. There it is, the pick 5 1,209.60, and the super 1,011.10. Bungie's been having a great year. People are starting to bet him more, and Bungie, you're depending on you, so make your picks better, okay? All right, let's go to the 8th and final on the Thursday card. Scratch the 5, scratch the 6, And the favorite was the last horse in the last race, Zira. Let's see if it comes through.
And they're off. Zira from the outside breaks well, goes right for that lead, trying to cross over and will get the lead. But has some company down toward the inside now from Donna Quixote. Hasn't started in 3 years. She's eager to run early on. Also right there, Rose M between horses. They're bunched up on the front end. Rose M, Zira toward the outside. Double Cross has the others, 3 across the track. Then Donna Quixote up on the outside. 86 Mets, followed by Jagger Baby on the inside, Glorious Mystery. And Our True Sensation is your trailer as they race into the turn, with Zira leading it now by a length. 86 Mets on the move on the outside in the second, followed by Double Cross, Rose M, Glorious Mystery behind horses right now, needs some racing room. Jagger Baby on the outside, then Our True Sensation, and Donna Quixote is now through for the day. Turning for home, it's Zira on the front end still. 86 Mets, the only challenger right now in second. It's about 5 lengths further back to the rest of the field across the track. Glorious Mystery trying to rally in third, followed by Rose M on the outside. Our True Sensation, but it's all Zira down the lane. She's pulling clear impressively by 6 or 7. 86 Mets will get second. The battle for third up on the outside, Our True Sensation, followed by Glorious Mystery toward the inside.
And it was the last horse in the last race, striking again. Zira for Felix Pinero. Dale Capuano, the trainer. That's 2 wins in 2 days for Dale. This one's owned by Mopo Racing. $5, $3, and $2.20 across the board. 86 Mets was second with Augusto Marin. 2 straight seconds for that one. 240, 210. Our True Sensation with Raul Mania, 440. So the last exact of the day, 10 and 7, paid $13.20. The last trifecta of the day paid $70.20. The last double of the day paid $23.60. You guessed it, the last pick 3 of the day paid $34.80. And the pick 4 paid $371.20. And the last superfecta of the day, and that one gets 4th again. That happens quite often, doesn't it? 108.80.
Claims.
And yeah, claiming the last race. How about that? Chucky Lawrence took the winner, Zira, in that last race. All right, that wraps it up for the Thursday card of racing. And let's see what the handle was today. Not quite as good as yesterday. 1,169,628. So we did over a million most of the week this week. One day we almost did 2 million. Yesterday we did about 1.3. Today 1.1. So not a bad business-wise week here at Delaware Park. Tomorrow's Friday, and that's a simulcast day, so you can come on out for simulcast racing. And then Saturday, we're back in action at 1:15. Like I said, there's an Arabian turf race, so if you like turf, Arabians on the turf, you don't have to wait till they run in the Arc de Triomphe card. You can bet them here at Delaware Park on Saturday. That'll do it. Remember, you can watch this show anytime on YouTube, Delaware Park, if you don't want to wait till 11 o'clock. Thanks for watching, everybody, and good night.